Back at it again. We've got to talk about a comedy legend, Jerry Seinfeld, who recently made a statement on a radio show about cancel culture, and I think it rings true because cancel culture is a cancer on society. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new, and let's dive in.
Nothing really affects comedy. People always need it. They need it so badly, and they don't get it. It used to be you would go home at the end of the day. Most people would go, oh, Cheers is on. Oh, MASH is on. Oh, Mary Tyler Moore is on. All in the Family's on. You just expected there'll be some funny stuff we can watch on TV tonight. Well, guess what? Where is it? This is the result of the extreme left and PC crap and people worrying so much about offending other people. When you write a script and it goes into 4 or 5 different hands, committees, groups, here's our thought about this joke, well, that's the end of your comedy. They move the gates, like in skiing. Yeah. Culture, the gates are moving. Your job is to be agile and clever enough that wherever they put the gates, I'm going to make the gate.
Yeah, 100%. The left has destroyed comedy. I love comedy. Anybody that knows me knows that I love comedy, and I love dark humor. And I don't know, because my entire life I haven't been a dark humor type of guy. But I don't know if that was just like the rebel in me sticking the middle finger to the left and that sort of thing. But I enjoy dark humor. It's crazy because it seems like the only people that you're allowed to make fun of or make jokes about are straight white men. That's it. Right? It's okay if you make fun of Donald Trump, but you make fun of anybody else, then it's a problem. Even comedians can't get on stage and make jokes. We saw the Dave Chappelle situation where the guy literally ran on stage. I'm sure you guys remember this. The guy ran on stage to try to poke or stab. I'm sure I could say that without getting into too much issues or anything. He tried to stab Dave Chappelle. Like, that's how crazy these folks have gotten. And then they want to call us the mean and nasty and violent individuals when they literally have individuals running on the stage to try to poke a comedian because he's telling some jokes. Oh, well, you're not allowed to joke about this group or this person or that person. No, nobody is exempt from the jokes. Everybody gets the smoke. What's wrong with that? I joke about a white person, I joke about a black person, I joke about a white woman, I joke about a black woman, I joke about a tall person, I joke about a short person, I joke about a skinny person, I joke about a fat person. Like, it should not matter. Anybody and everybody should be able to get the smoke. But Seinfeld isn't the only one that had something to say. Steve Harvey had something to say about that same exact thing too. Check it out.
What's your take on all this stuff facing comedians today, cancel culture, and the censorship going on with comedians?
Well, the cancel culture and political correctness has killed comedy. It's killed it. Comedy used to be a therapeutic place to go, man. It used to be a place where people could go and laugh at the absurd. They could go and laugh at themselves. They could go laugh at the different takes that comedians.
And the crazy part about that, I've heard comedians talk about how they used comedy as their therapy, right? Comedians have said this. I'm sure you guys have heard it too. There's a lot of comedians who were like, yeah, I had a rough time growing up, or I struggled with this issue or that issue, and comedy gave me a relief. Comedy gave me this avenue to just forget about everything else, and I could tell jokes and make people laugh, and that's what made me happy. So I'm happy that he said that it's therapeutic, right? Because it is. It's an escape from all the BS, where you could joke about all the stuff going on, right? And it's also, a little bit of truth telling, which I think that's what the problem is for the left, because they know that there's always a bit of truth in a lot of jokes, right? Now, obviously, it's put in a funny way, but there's a lot of the times there's some truth inside of that joke, right? Which, of course, that's what they hate the most. But anyway, let's continue.
At the different takes that comedians had on different subjects. Well, now we live in a society where you have to now agree with everything everybody says, and you have to agree with everything everybody does, or you're considered politically incorrect, and now you have to go. Well, I'm not that guy. I'm sorry, man. Listen to me. If you choose a certain lifestyle that's not like mine, I'm absolutely cool with that. But when you ask me about it, I have the right to tell you my angle on it. And if I don't agree with it, man, why I got to be the one in the wrong? Why you got to take my show from me? Look, if you...
Really quick story. I had someone ask me my opinion on something one time. I'm happy that you said that, because I had someone ask me my opinion on something one time, and I told them the truth. And because I didn't tell them what they wanted to hear, they got mad at me. And I was like, well, wait a minute. You asked me for my opinion on it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. First off, that doesn't do you any justice. And that's not the type of person that I am. So if you don't like the truth, then don't ask me a question, because I'm always going to tell it to you like it is. And I hope everybody else in my life tells it to me like it is. But that instance, boy, did that make my blood boil that day. You know, I can laugh about it now, but that made me super angry. Like, don't ask me a question if you don't want the truth. I'm not society. Society can kiss your butt. I'm not going to. I'm not that guy. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a bad person. I'm really not. No, I'm not a bad person, because I'm just telling the truth. I'm telling it like it is. That's crazy. You know, I just thought I'd include that in there because Steve Harvey was talking about it there. Anyway, let's
take my show from me. Look, if you want to do or be whatever you want to do or be, Steve Harvey's cool with everybody choosing the lifestyle you want. But don't come to me and ask me my opinion of the lifestyle. And then when I tell you I don't agree with it for me, now there's something wrong with me. And I think we've done this to everybody now, not just comedians. I don't have to agree with your lifestyle, man. If that's what you want to do, cool. But why do I have to agree with it? And if I don't, I'm canceled. I'm in trouble. You take my show, take my career. No, man, no. And I think we've gotten so politically correct that we have now stopped people from having the freedom to think how they want to think. You can't even think a wrong thought anymore. And it's not that it's wrong, it's just that it's not your take. Look, man, I'm all for everybody. Man, live your life if that's how you want to do it. But once you come over here and I tell you what mine is, you can't get mad at me.
Facts. You know, everybody should be able to have their own opinion, right? And that's fine. We are always going to agree. I always go back to the quote that I heard a while back. If everyone in a room agrees, then somebody is lying. Somebody's lying. We're not always going to agree. And that's the beautiful thing about life. We all have our own opinions. We all have our own thought processes and whatnot. We all come from different backgrounds. So think about things just a little bit of a different way. We may agree on the macro aspect of it, but some of the minute details of it, we may disagree. And that's okay. That is perfectly fine. It is not a bad thing to disagree, right? The left has tried to make it a horrible, terrible, no good, very bad thing if you disagree with anybody. Oh, if you disagree, oh, well, you're a fascist, you're a dictator, you're this, you're that, you're Hitler, and blah, 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 blah. No, I just have a differing opinion on this topic. That's all. I'm not a bad person. I'm not out here trying to hurt nobody like the left is, right? We see those cases all the time. Like I just told you guys about the example of the guy trying to poke Dave Chappelle on stage. Like, what? What type of crazy stuff is this? You don't see that from the right. You don't see it. So, anyway, I do also want to show you guys this one clip. Now, I couldn't find it again, so I'm going to have to show you the clip from one of my YouTube shorts that I recorded a while back. But there's all, and the reason why I want to show you guys this, because there's a sinister side to, this whole political correctness and cancel culture whole little deal too. But in the midst of showing you guys this, I also want to show you guys how to get to my YouTube shorts, just in case you aren't familiar with how to do so. All right, so let me put my screen. Okay, there we go. So obviously, here's my YouTube channel, right? You can see Doc Rich typed in the search box here. Click on back at it again, and we've got to talk about. Okay, we're not gonna play that. And then right here where it says Shorts, that is where all of my YouTube Shorts are. Obviously, over here you got the videos that you can scroll through. There's lots of those. Obviously, I drop a video like every single day, but I also drop Shorts just about every single day as well. So if you aren't watching my YouTube Shorts, definitely go and check these out. There's a lot of them. I mean, there's hundreds of YouTube Shorts. I mean, I could scroll through these for days. Okay? So make sure you guys check these out. But the short that I want to show you guys is right. Where is it? Come on. Where is it? Oh, right here. Here's the short that I want to show you guys.
Very clear. Cancel culture is a dress rehearsal for mass murder.
This is an old clip, but do
They're
you agree?
seeing if people can be disappeared
Let me
from
know.
social media, and if people accept people being disappeared from social media, then they will accept people being disappeared.
You know, someone.
Very clear. Cancel culture is a dress rehearsal for mass murder.
This is an old clip, but do
They're
you agree?
seeing if people can be disappeared
Let me
from
know.
social media, and if people accept people being disappeared from social media, then they will accept people being disappeared from the world. When communists get into power, when socialists get into power, they kill us. No kidding, no fooling, and our families are lucky to get away.
That is true.
Yeah, it's a great leap forward off a cliff. Cancel culture is a dress rehearsal for extermination.
Think about
Yeah,
it.
listen, they call it character assassination because it's a rehearsal, right? It's a rehearsal. And the kind of lies that are told about me in the mainstream media, in Wikipedia and other places, are very specifically designed to get crazy people to target me in a violent manner.
So how do you guys feel about that? A dress rehearsal for the extermination of a group of individuals. Because if you can eliminate them off of their online presence, which is obviously how a lot of folks, all of you know who I am, right? And people accept that, then maybe we can eliminate them actually in real life, and people will just accept it. What do you guys think? I just remembered that short when I was putting this whole video together, and I thought it was an interesting statement, right? I do think there is a bit of truth there. Maybe it is their plan, right? These are some sinister folks that we're talking about here, guys. Some real sinister folks. So I do think it's true. They wanted to see if people would accept it. And if they accept that, and the character assassination, right? Using similar type of language, maybe that was intentional. Okay? Who knows, right? Just y'all let me know your opinion in the comment section. Maybe it is true. What do you think? Let me know. Y'all stay safe out there. All right? Peace and love. I'm out.